The
Let's take a
breaking
look at
news
what's going
overnight,
on in
Twitter
the real
suspended
world
multiple
now.
journalists from prominent outlets, including the Washington Post, the New York Times, and CNN. New owner Elon Musk claimed a violation of policy. Andrew Dimbert starts us off. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, George. In his latest move as boss, Musk wielding his power as CEO to suspend several well-known journalists without much explanation overnight. However, some of those accounts he temporarily axed from Twitter include people who have been critical of him. Overnight, Twitter's new owner, Elon Musk, suspending the accounts of multiple journalists from news outlets, including the New York.
This is like the fucking idiotic doxing conversation round 2 electric boogaloo, whatever you want to fucking call it, okay? Elon is also, there's some updates on this story as well. Elon is like very mad. He's turning on Barry Weiss. We're going to get to that. Stop getting fucking horny. I know you're spoiling it. Spoiler alert. Stop spoiling the news. I have an idea of how I want to cover the story. Please stop jumping ahead of the fucking line, okay? Elon Musk equals full name equals doxed. Yeah.
Times, the Washington Post, and CNN for allegedly violating the company's new doxing policy by sharing his live location. Doxing referring to sharing someone's identity, address, or other personal information online. Late Thursday, Musk joined a Twitter Spaces conference to address the decision.
Your docs?
This was the best part of this, okay? Hashtag save Ryan Mac, hashtag MacPack. So Twitter Spaces has an issue, okay? Bro, Dan Rather posted his post.com profile on Twitter in fear of being banned. Man is 91 years old, and I thought he died in like 2009. No, Michael. As a matter of fact, you're talking about my former coworker, Dan Rather, who did do a brief stint at the Young Turks. Did you know that? That's right. Michael, you're talking about the very much alive Dan Rather, who was my coworker when he worked at the Young Turks, and I did as well while I was there. Doxed? Okay, shut the fuck up, chat. Okay, can we not do the dox jokes all day? Jesus Christ. Because we are actually talking about doxing. He must have been amazing. He must have been like 83. I was definitely thinking of Brokaw or Jennings dying, though. Yep. He was old as fuck.
You get suspended. End of story. That's it.
The wave of suspensions comes on the heels.
Okay, let's watch the full video, okay? My man was in there for 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Also, shouts out to Bradley Eversley, hasanabi head.
In the last few hours with a
Get those interactions, baby.
handful of journalists being banned.
Well, as I'm sure everyone who's been doxed would agree, showing real-time information about somebody's location.
Yeah, the issue with Twitter Spaces is that Elon's website is fucking broken, okay? That's what the issue with Twitter Spaces is. So, and with no way to fix it, okay? So when the Twitter Spaces are fucking broken without any sort of serious fix, and the way that it's broken specifically is that people who are banned can be in the Twitter space for some reason. I don't even know how. But, yeah, he banned the guy tracking his jet. He banned all jet tracking in general. Okay? And then he talked about how it was like doxing. He said these are journalists in air quotes. And it was a total abuse of power. It was a total abuse of power. Completely unacceptable. Okay? Completely unacceptable. And then he wanted to lick his wounds in a fucking Twitter space, which he has deleted now. The functionality of Twitter Spaces is now deleted because they have no way of like change. Why is this an abuse of power? Why is banning tech journalists for covering tech journalism an abuse of power? I don't know. I mean, what do you think? On the media platform? Like what do you mean? No, I really do want to know why you think that that's not an abuse of power. Man, it's his company. It's only like banning someone from your chat, right? Fucking, that's what I was waiting for. Give me, I love you. I love you, Batman on a bike. Thank you. Thank you for comparing being banned so you can't write in the chat on a fucking random dickhead's Twitch stream to like a social media website that everyone is considering to be the town square. Thank you. I had not thought about that before. Yeah. Like this, okay, that is not the same. I hope you understand that. When you get banned and unbanned, you are not getting banned from the entire website. There are things you can do that will get you banned from the entire website. Those are pretty valid usually. Okay? But a Twitch channel ban is not the same. A Twitch channel ban from this channel in particular just stops you from writing. Okay? Doesn't stop you from accessing the website. Doesn't stop you from going to other streams. Okay? What's the nearest LA street gang near you? What? Are you okay? Take a second off. It's like a block. You are literally comparing being blocked on Twitter to being to a prominent journalist being taken down for doing their fucking job. On Bam Batman on a bike, I already did. Do you understand that? Do you get it? Oof. I feel like it's hard for a lot of people to comprehend this because like they are permanently brain broken by like what they experience and what they see. Like Twitch runs their life. They spend a lot of time on this platform and they spend a lot of time on the stream in particular, and they think like this is the same as like a major fucking platform. You know? Now you're permanently biased. Why doesn't Hasan debate the right live more often? I mean, I used to do it all the time. It's just unproductive. They're very fucking stupid. And every single time I did it, someone in the chat would always go, oh, that guy was a stupid representation of the right. You should find a smarter representation of the right. Me. And then I would pull that guy into the chat, okay? And then I'd pull that guy into Discord. And then I would, destroy them. And then someone else in the chat would go, well, that guy's actually a bad representation of the right. He's not smart. I'm a better representation of the right. Pull me into the chat. And then I would do the same thing over and over and over again. And that's not even necessarily because like you just don't have good ideas or anything, even though I don't think conservatives have good ideas. Most of the time it's because debates are just a performance and people don't know how to perform. Okay? So that's the reason why I don't do that any longer. You contradict yourself in this clip? What? Stop. Do you expect to be speaking to scholars in Twitch chat? No, but that's precisely the reason why I think it's fucking stupid to be like, why don't you debate more right-wingers live often? What? You just basically gave me my reason as to why I don't do it. Why is it so much? Why is it always the people that like love the debate that are so fucking bad at debating? Like you just did that again. It's not like you won't offer to talk. You don't offer to talk to Crowder, Shapiro, and Kirk all the time. They just won't talk to you regardless. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not going to fucking spend my time talking to some random, like, weirdo on the right that just wants to get clout and whatever. But if it's, like, worthy, if it's a worthy opponent, and by that I mean, like, someone with a large enough audience that, like, at least if there are people within their audience whose minds I could change, then it is worthwhile for me. Then I'll do it.
Of Musk's move earlier this week to permanently ban the @ElonJet, a Twitter account that tracked the location of his private jet using publicly available data, despite saying last month he would leave the account up as part of his commitment to free speech. Some of the reporters suspended Thursday night had been reporting on the new doxing policy. Musk falsely claimed that the journalists had violated his new doxing policy by sharing his live location.
Bro, he literally wrote the policy after he banned people. It's so funny. He's like, oh, you guys violated the policy. It's like, what policy? Oh, the one I just wrote. I mean, it is such a transparent example of fucking abuse of power. I don't know what else to say. It's just so obvious what happened here.
Amounting to what he described as assassination coordinates. The suspensions coming amid a wave of controversy on content moderation since Elon Musk took control of Twitter. CNN saying in part, "We have asked Twitter for an explanation and we will reevaluate our relationship based on that response." Now, Musk did tweet that these moves were not retaliation against.
The policy actually has exceptions for media. Yeah, I know. And also, plenty of people got fucking banned without ever even posting the coordinates or anything like that. And also, no one is even talking about Mastodon, which he pretty much said was literally like a website that exclusively works to fucking, dox Elon Musk or something, when that's not the case. He has just banned a competitor for no fucking reason. It's crazy. Half of my haters are caught 1 day suspension from my chat for saying the absolute dumbest shit that derails the convo, and they think it's the same as being banned from an entire social media platform for zero good reason. Because someone said it's literally his company. Think of like your Twitch community. If you made a rule, you'd enforce it, right? It's like, bro, we get it. But we understand that that's what Elon is doing. Like, do you think this is a unique perspective that no one was aware of? We all know that's what Elon is doing. It's petty. It's fucked up. That's the issue. The issue is that it's fucking a petty grievance. And someone has a profound amount of fucking power to exercise and enforce that. Okay? When you come to me and say, oh, dude, you're being petty when you fucking, use your platform in the way that you use your platform, okay? You're being ridiculous. You're being fucking ridiculous comparing that. Okay? Want to cover the Rich Campbell sexual assault accusations he's talking about? I have no idea what's going on. Can I go through my news and then I'll get to that as well? Okay. Hold on. Jesus fucking Christ, chat. People are literally like, no, you got to talk about shit immediately as soon as it fucking happens. Like, I don't know. Calm down. And half the time, the people that half the time when we ban people, okay, half the time when we ban people, it's for good reason. And you see it. I've said this time and time again. Okay? I want to make sure that this is as democratized as possible. Okay? I want to make sure that this chat is as democratized as possible, which is precisely why all you need to do is follow. Oftentimes follow for just 10 minutes and then you're good. Okay? You can write whatever the fuck you want. And sometimes it's like silly shit. Sometimes you get suspended for saying so bad. You know what I mean? And being annoying. People see clips of you banning people without realizing that unless that person seriously did something wrong, the mods immediately unban them. Yeah, that's another thing.